What up, everybody? It's Micah. It is Thursday, October 14th, and I am officially 27 days on T. Tomorrow will be my 28th day when I get my third shot. So, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going up to 100, and it's going to provide for a little bit of crazy, which I'm totally expecting to happen in the next couple of weeks. I wanted to talk about my mood swings because I feel like that's really been the dominant change. Is physically, I feel like my changes have kind of paused for a second. I still have this thing going on here, but for the most part, I think that they've kind of slowed a little bit, and I think that's also because I'm like on a low dose and like all that shit. So the mood swings have really just fucked with me, but I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with them. So it usually happens about one day out of the week, 1 24-hour period, where I'm just inconsolable, and it's actually once every 2 weeks. I apologize. One day every 14 days, every cycle. So it happened once. I already talked about it, but after my first shot happened about a week after my first shot. I was really sad, really just like intensely unhappy, and really, 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 really inconsolable. My stubborn side kind of takes over when I'm upset. So I apologize for anybody that's in the way of that. But it happened again between Monday and Tuesday of this week, where I was just really, really sad and upset about where my life was and what I was doing with my life, and I don't know. It was a really bad day, and like things like my dad told me some things that were happening that were going on in my family, and it just like really upset me. And I think when I'm triggered to be upset, the triggering is really like the starting point, and then I'm upset, and it's like, there's like no getting out of it. But I actually on Tuesday, because I went home on Monday, and I like mowed my parents' lawn on Tuesday. Like, need to get paid somehow. My job ain't paying me, so I need to get paid somehow. So I went home and I like did some yard work and had a lot of thinking time to myself, which probably wasn't the best idea, but I think that I got all the thinking that I needed to get done. And then Tuesday night I actually went to this hip-hop show, and I had the best time. I just had the best time. Also, speaking of which, I'm gonna plug for my friends because they're awesome. If you like hip-hop, please check out Retrospec, RETROSPEK. You can find it at myspace.com/retrospec, I think. If you just search Retrospec, they have an EP called Some Shit We Did. Yo, I promise you, even if you don't like hip-hop, you will love this. Like, their wordplay, like, the way that, like, they're amazing. And, they're my boys, so definitely check them out. And, so yeah, I got to hang out with a bunch of cool people on Tuesday night, and it made me remember that not all people are assholes. So, it was a nice thing to remember. And I got on my funk, and yesterday I was feeling pretty good, and today I'm feeling pretty awesome as well. And I think that a lot of it had to do with my sort of like being lazy in what I was doing, and was being very overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with a lot of shit. My life is like kind of crazy right now, and it's been like this for a couple months now, for more than a couple months. Like, yeah, it's been like this since like the last semester of my senior year. So I'm just like trying to fucking figure out my shit, and like every day a new challenge comes up, and every day it's something that I need to rise to the occasion for, and sometimes I just don't, because it's hard when you have a lot of shit and you have to sort of knock down all those walls, and sometimes you just retreat inside yourself when you don't want to. So I've kind of been doing that stuff because I've just been so afraid and so feeling like crazy because I have so much shit to do. But I've recently started figuring out ways around that, such as like being able to manage my time and putting a whole bunch of my free time into music now. Because I think for a while I wasn't on my music game, and after being at that show on Tuesday, I've been just like writing, and I've been doing a whole bunch of other shit, and I think that I'm getting more involved in my music, and through that I'm happier. So, like, let's see, follow the thing that makes you happy. Oh wait, that's music, and I sometimes forget that, which is really weird, and I think that because this is such a self-involved process, it's such a process where you're thinking about gender almost all the time. Like, I'm being misgendered all the time, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about how people are reading me, and I'm thinking about what I'm wearing today and how that, ties into my gender. So, really, like, getting over that and realizing that, like, there are other things in the world that make me happy and are not so crazy as gender. Let me put my energies into that. And, yeah, it's paying off. It's cool. And, what else? What else is different? I got nothing else. But when I do have something else different, I'll let you know. My voice hasn't dropped yet. It's subtly. But I'm cold. What else new? I feel like I'm so cold. But maybe that's just a side effect of tea. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna have my next tea shot tomorrow, and I'm going to talk to them about mood swings and see what the fuck is going on with that. Because sometimes they're a little unbearable, yeah, that's all I have to say. So, after this, I will provide a little music for you, because I like doing it. So I'm gonna do an acapella track, because I actually do have music. I do spoken word, but I sometimes change my songs to be spoken word. They're very they can move around very easily, and I like that. I like that I have like that kind of control over my songs. And when I want to express them in a different way, I sort of do more spoken word, more poetic, just more stuff. I'm putting more emotion into it because I have the time to like actually put emotion into every single word. When you're rapping, sometimes you don't have that time. So this is a song that I wrote. Let's see, like 2 months ago. And if you want to check it out, I don't have it yet on my page, but hopefully I will have it up on my MySpace ASAP. So here goes. It's called Breakfast, but that's because of I'm gonna just stop talking and just rap. Okay. I'm about as man as I'll ever come, raucous, rebel rousing with a rebel drum. Wild as a feral child, I am the devil's child, and they say I could be the devil's smile, but let's cut all the nonsense, get back to content. Hooked on the lyrics, cause I'm hooked on phonics. Call me Micah, like the prophet from the Bible, while I go west like Fievel. Map, quest my geography final, trying to track down all the answers that I know. So I put my feet to the earth, cause my feet do the work, keep me grounded, while my body goes berserk. So just sit dumbfounded, cause my words well-rounded, like a marble in your lungs, when it rolls off the tongue and you stand there stunned. And then the second verse is, ominous cannibal, wait until the days we return to our lives as animals. We're already halfway there, minus the emotions we've been socialized to hear. Now everybody's got the ears pricked, waiting for the transmission canvas on which to paint their own anguish. Everyone's an artist, so just paint it, whether with sounds, bones, or engravings, grammatically correct. I demand respect. In the blank line next to name, I put a check, an affirmation of my existence on this planet. No name could ever fully portray what is sandwiched between my ears. It's exclusive to my brain, fears, tears, a lair, a place to sit and detox, full of free thoughts, where my veins keep the beatbox, and the words just flow, letting it all go, and I know I was equipped with a little psycho. Norman Bates killed the track in the shower with the water on. That's the blood of my words while the faucet's on. Cry that same blood while you listen to the prophet's psalms. Don't stress, it's just two curved lines to change process to progress. Yeah, and that's what it is. Check me out, myspace.com/MicahRaps, MICAHRAPS. Facebook.com/MicahRaps as well.